We'll get started with the three different modes of the Roland GR-100. With the mode switch in the down position, the sound is always guitar. With the switch in the middle position, the sound is their electronic guitar, which is basically a Hex Fuzz circuit. And with the sound, with the switch in the up position, mode 3, it's the same Hex Fuzz circuit, but a additional sustain stage has been added to give it a little bit longer sustain. So this is the a Roland GR-300, and we're in mode 2. And this is mode 1 on a GR-300, which is the basic Hex Fuzz sound. So I'll play the same chords for you on the GR-300, and you can see how similar the sound is to the GR-100. The basic sound of the Roland GR-100 is a Hex Fuzz sound, and this is a diode-based distortion circuit, and there's a couple different versions of this circuit around. There was a version of the circuit that was built into the G303, 505, and 808 guitars, which use two sets of diodes. One set of diodes are clipping the waveform, the other set of diodes kind of work as like a little noise gate circuit. And then there was a more simplified version of that circuit that was found in the Roland G202 guitar. So the G202 guitar is a slightly less complex Hex Fuzz sound. The idea behind diode distortion is you basically take a round waveform, clip off the top and the bottom, and it turns into something that looks much more like a square waveform, and people associate the square waveform with a synthesizer type sound, but it's a very simple type of distortion. It's characterized by a lack of dynamic range because you're really, just going in there and chopping off the top and the bottom of the waveform. So regardless of the amplitude you have when you first start playing, you pretty much get the same sound. So lack of dynamic range, a very synthy type sound, is characterized by the diode distortion that you hear in the Roland GR-100, and that same sound is also available on a Roland GR-300 when you're using a guitar like the 303 or 505 that had the Hex Fuzz circuit built into the guitar. This whole Hex Fuzz feature was dropped with the G707 guitar and GR-700 guitar synthesizer.